Now that Red Bull and Ford have decided to team up in Formula One, maybe it's time we get Red Bull back in NASCAR finally. Red Bull joined NASCAR in 2007 on a full-time basis, and then by the end of 2011, they were out. They had a longer run than Bobby Ginn, and at least they got 2 race wins along the way, even though they had a slew of mediocre drivers. Red Bull cited their departure and the fact that they didn't see that much of a demographic growth between the 18 and 34-year-old demo, but the lack of results certainly had to play a factor. Now that Red Bull and Ford have teamed up in Formula One in 2026, it's time that Red Bull comes back to NASCAR as a factory Ford team, except this time they spend money on actual relevant talent. Not your Scott Speed, Mike Skinner, Bill Elliott, no offense to him, Casey Mears, Brian Vickers, Scott Speed, AJ Allmendinger, who at the time had no business being in the Cup Series. Now he's a hell of a race car driver, because when Casey Kane finally got in those cars in 2011, he'd finished 14th in the points and won a race. Plus, the Red Bull hospitality area is second to none, and NASCAR needs more sponsorship activations for this, and it was cool to see that at the racetrack. So, come back to NASCAR.